I just might. Go with those old schools. I guess I go with these. I go with these. All right, start another game. Let me sit up. Now I'm playing buckets in the draft league. Yeah, he wilding though. He don't even got he got the Hawks. I gave him the best power forward on his team, and he don't even got him in a rotation. Yeah, like let alone a starting lineup. And this nigga ain't even in his rotation. I gave him Darrell Arthur. That nigga mid range is an 80 and his 3-point is an 80. This nigga, he don't even got him in a rotation, or if he is, he like at all the way at the bottom of his rotation. It's crazy. Yeah. No. Is he? He's on. Yeah, I think he's on the Nuggets.
The crowd has assembled in Indianapolis, Indiana, looking for a Pacers win today. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sport. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Houston Rockets. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Jay Crowder. Jennings out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Splitter, and it's Nicholson in at the 4 slot. Clock at 6. The drive by Green, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Green's got the game going here with the first basket for Indiana. The Indiana Pacers had a solid season last year, given they were without their star for most of it. They played well at home.
Yeah, even without Paul George, they were in contention. How about 23-8?
I ain't even do none of my fucking shit. He got that. That's what's up. So I think he can shoot.
At home, which is really a solid mark when you consider they didn't have their 2 best players from a season ago.
Here is Jennings following the score by Indiana.
I really got on.
And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
James dishes to Gortat. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, you gotta love that. That assist by LeBron.
On defense, Indiana. 4-point game. Jennings kicks to Splitter. Over to the wing. Here's McCollum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's James. Can't hit from 12. All alone. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Jennings. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dishes it to Mirotic. Conley sets a screen for Mirotic. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. And Splitter pulls it down.
Shot.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Crowder, the pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. At the top of the key, Nicholson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Nikola Mirotic, drafted as a late first-rounder, Clark, back in 2011. The Spanish star finally made his rookie debut in the NBA last season, and it was worth the wait.
It sure was, Kevin. I mean, once he started to get consistent PT, I mean, he was remarkable. He can run like the wind for a big guy, not that strong, but more aggressive than you'd think.
And there's the pass to McCollum. Fades. Nicholson's shot is off. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Conley. The dish to Mirotic. James outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And back to Mirotic last season. Per 36 minutes, he averaged 18 points, 9 rebounds. He was also a tremendous foul shooter for a rookie big and made the all-rookie first team, was second in Rookie of the Year voting. I mean, what more could you ask for?
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
And, you know, for Mirotic, his value extends to the defensive end as well. He did a surprisingly good job of racking up blocks and steals last season. You have to believe that if he improves his power and consistency, an all-star nod isn't so far off.
Now here's McCollum. Ari Stoudemire missing his last shot. McCollum no good. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Stoudemire setting the pick for Felton. High post, Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire again missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Jennings kicks to McCollum. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whiff. Away from coming up with the steal there.
And there's the call on Felton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Knocked away. And stolen by Felton. Martin with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Felton kicks to Martin. Stoudemire the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Martin attacking. No good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jennings dishes to Nicholson. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Martin. Right outside. Outside Felton. Stoudemire with a screen on Jennings. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers leading by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
Oh!
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Here's Crowder. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
James, the pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to James. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Going over some of the quickest players in the league, you think about Mike Conley and Clark. What sets him apart is that he's always under control, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he takes great care of the basketball, uses the change of speed and hesitation moves to get where he wants to go, and he's masterful in getting into the lane and finishes with both hands.
Finished off the break. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Gortat's checked in for Indiana. Mirotic comes in for Darrell Wright.
You know, Mike's such a gifted decision maker with the basketball. Deadly in the pick and roll, a threat to pass, shoot, or finish inside. And how about that teardrop that he's perfected, able to finish with either hand. Just a terrific strength of his game.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for Waiters. Now off the inbound. That is good. James has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Conley against Jennings. And stolen by Mirotic. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Rebound by the Hawks. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Crowder, covered by Conley. Gortat with the steal. To the inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And, you know, if you think about Mike Conley, some of the similarities to Tony Parker. I mean, they both present that tremendous quickness and balance between scoring and passing. Both are also terrific finishers in the paint. And look, they started at opposite ends. Parker more of a scorer, Conley more of a passer, but now I see a lot of overlap as their games have evolved.
Here's Gortat. Got a hand on it. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Jennings kicks to McCullough. Misses from short range.
He trying to kill me with your move, Kaza. Buckets.
The feet to LeBron. The three ball.
I'm saying that's a move you use a lot, though. He trying to kill me with that shit. It ain't working, but that's what he trying to do.
Pass to Nicholson.
I don't know if I know how to stop it. I'm just saying it ain't working when he do it.
Now here's McCullough.
He keep calling it.
The Hawks working the ball around. 6 to shoot.
Went
in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. That's on marching Gortat. The Atlanta's shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%. And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Kevin Mark, he's checked in for James. And it's Felton in for Mike Conley. On for Coach Budenholzer, Greg, he did spend 19 years with the Spurs, so it makes a lot of sense. Clarkie won 4 titles during his time there in San Antonio.
And Kevin, you can really see how he's adapted and brought the motion offense over to this team, and it's worked well for the Hawks.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for the Hawks. Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. You would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. The Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And for the Hawks, they did end up with 4 All-Stars last season. As you said, it was all about how they worked together as a team.
Indiana making some changes. Stoudemire comes in for Mirotic. And it's right in for Daniel Green.
And, you know, around the NBA, the league recognized the Hawks were a complete team. Everybody played their roles superbly. The NBA named all 5 of their starters the player of the week last year in an unprecedented move. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Outside, Martin. He feeds it to Gortat. The rebound by Johnson.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Redick for 3. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist. Redick's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Outside, Martin. Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Gortat. Missed inside.
Boy, he really bungled.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after
I was trying to
halftime
tell people he don't know how to
quarter.
play with him. He don't like him. I guess he changed his mind. Nah, he was really trying to get rid of him that one day, but either he don't like Pau Gasol or he changed his mind. And I talked to Beast. I was like, yo, Beast, would you trade Tony Parker for Powell? He was like, nope. He ain't even hesitate. He ain't even hesitate when I asked him. So I'm assuming niggas don't like, either niggas don't like Powell or
And now the start of the second
maybe they want to keep their teams.
Jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
I could do that too, nigga. Fuck out of here. Fuck is he talking about? I got a guy who could do that too.
We've got Green. Gortat is up there with Mirotic. Then it's Conley. And
Didn't know where he was going.
The small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Thank you.
Jennings. And
oh, you took it back.
Conley. Splitter kicks to Crowder.
Thank you.
And so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late. And guys, Brandon Jennings last season looked like he was finally becoming more efficient. He shot at the upper range of his career field goal percentage from 3 and the free throw line. And then suddenly the Achilles ended his season at 41 games played. Really unfortunate.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Nicholson. Puts up the baby hook. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, I played good deep, but 2K made me go behind a nigga when he just did a random post up. That was crazy.
After the All-Star break, they did slip up a bit, struggled against teams over 500.
So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game. They lost the last 3 games of the regular season, Clark, and really just limped into the playoffs. Some of it might have just been fatigue.
Yeah, it could have been, and their play at the end of the season did leak into the playoffs, Kevin. I mean, you could see very quickly that they weren't the same team that looked so dominant during the regular season.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Gortat misses.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
McCollum dishes to Nicholson. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
LeBron passes to Gortat. And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete. But he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. And he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. You know, a lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways. Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful chance.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Johnson's got the ball, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Green with a screen for Waiters. Green, the screen. Lock at 6. Off the pick. And James throws it down.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Jennings kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to McCollum. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Jennings. into the paint, and he bangs it home with one hand.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Inside. McCollum dishes to Nicholson.
How you ain't defend that? Son, they get on my nerves when I defend well and niggas just fall asleep at the wheel. Like, what are you doing?
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Conley kicks to LeBron. There's a screen by Gortat. Fires the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The drive by Jennings. Uncovered. And that one hits back iron.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Crowder kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to McCollum. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. D2 from Jennings. And the shot no good, a bit short. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing. Easy inside.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pacers lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. On the court right now for the Hawks, J.J. Redick is out there with J.J. Barea. Then it's Arthur. Then it's Splitter. And it's Pondexter in a small forward. Barea with it. Now Felton defending. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's foul number 2 for him. Splitter kicks to Pondexter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Stoudemire. Can't get it to go.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Splitter. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. Mirotic passes to Wright. Martin kicks to Wright. Launches a three. And that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 9.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Kicks to Splitter. Dishes it to Arthur. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Stoudemire.
And the Pacers just missed out on the playoffs last year. Would have to settle for 9th in the East. Hard for a team that has been so dominant in the East over recent seasons.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Gortat's checked in for Stoudemire. Waiters comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Conley in for Raymond Felton. Atlanta also making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Splitter. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Quincy Pondexter. Conley kicks to Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Steps back and drains the jump shot. And for the Pacers against the East, they actually played the rest of the conference. Greg, very well. Ended with a 28-24 record, Clark, against the East.
The only team, Kevin, in the East with a winning record against the rest of the conference not to make the playoffs. Only went 10-19 against the playoff teams in the conference.
Count that one.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Barea dishes to Johnson. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mirotic. And Gortat with the stuff.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Stolen by Waiters. Here's the break. That's tipped. It's stolen by Arthur. Barea, the pass to Reddick. And he gets it to go.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Pacers leading by 11. Waiters again. It's Reddick. Conley left side. And Mirotic has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The Pacers making a change here. James is checked in. And then for Atlanta, Splitter is checked in for Johnson. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's C.J. McCollum in for J.J. Redick. LeBron's shot is good.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. Jennings kicks to McCullough. It's back to Jennings. Offensive rebound. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket for Nicholson.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Right side, Conley. Oh, trying for it, but he recovers it. He kicks it to LeBron. A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So he gets them both.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game. Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Now, here's Felton. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution.
LeBron James had 32. I ain't playing on 10-minute quarters. Yo, the Raptors lost 3 straight games. Wasn't that nigga 13-10? Not to me. The first game he beat me, but that's only because I didn't like. It's gonna sound funny, but I kind of let him win that game because I like most games when I would turn up, I really didn't care that game. I was just kind of like going through the motions. I ain't really like my team. So he beat me that first game, but the second game we played, I turned up on him and he was frustrated. Like I wasn't letting that nigga get no fucking. His game is mad basic. AD.